Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is lesson 57, practice set and start problems. Actually, I think I'm just going to do the practice set, and then I'll do the start problems in a different video. So let's go ahead and get started. It's going to let me go to the next place. I don't know why I can't go to the next slide. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this lesson is about negative exponents and zeros. So let me show you kind of how this works. So, well, let's pretend like if you have 3 to the 4th power, we know that this is equal to 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, right? So you have 4 3s, and this is equal to, let's see, this is 9, this is 9, so this is 81, right? We change colors. So here, when you have a negative exponent, that means it's going to the basement. That means it's going to the basement. So this is equal to 1 over 5 squared. So I still keep the number, but this negative pushes it to the basement, or you could even say that it becomes this line, whatever you want to do. But this is equal to 1/5 times 1 over 5 times 5, because this 2 tells us how many times we need to multiply 5 by itself. And then this is 1 over 25. So that's our answer. Okay. Okay, and here you see you have 3 to the 0. Anything, and you might want to write this in your spiral, anything to the 0 power is equal to 1. Anything. You could have -4 to the 0 power, that equals 1. 5,000 to the 0 power is equal to 1. 452 to the 0 power is 1. All equal to 1. Okay? All right, the last one we have on this page, we've got 10 to the -4, so the negative takes it into the basement, so this is equal to 1 over 10 to the 4th. You can see we drop the negative once we push it into the basement. So this is equal to 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is write each number in scientific notation. So if you'll recall, we've been working with scientific notation on big numbers, where you put the decimal right behind the first one that's not 0, so right there. So I have 2.5 times 10 to something. So I had to move it 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's a positive number. Here, the only difference is this exponent is going to be negative, because instead of moving the decimal this way, we have to move it this way. So I'm going to put my decimal point right behind the first number that's not 0. We have all of these zeros. So this is going to be 2.5 times 10. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the -7. Okay. And here I'm going to put this decimal point right behind the first number that's not 0. So 1.0 times 10. Let's see how far we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 1.0 times 10 to the the -9th. Okay. And then here I'm going to put the decimal point right behind the 1. So we keep the 1.05 times 10 to the negative, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, and then this says write each number in standard form, so we're kind of going backwards. And knowing that this is negative, I know that the decimal point is going to go back that direction. Okay, I know it's going to be a very small number. So I'm going to start my 4.5 here. I know that I have to go 7 places. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I always put a 0 in front of my decimal point just to make sure that, hey, that's where the decimal point is. Okay, so this is 0.123456. Okay, so this is to the negative 3. So I have 1, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So I have 0.001 in standard form. Okay, and over here, I have to the negative 5. 1.25. Where'd my point go? There we go. So I'm going to move this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can't leave the other decimal point there, so that's why I always rewrite it underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Okay, and this says in exercise G through I, which is here, how did you shift the decimal point as you changed the number? We shifted it back to the right, to the left. Okay, and I think, nope, here we go. This says compare, so this is to the negative 3 and this is the positive 2. So this is going to be 100 and this is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 0.001. So obviously this is going to be larger. And then here I have to the negative 2 and here I have to the negative 3. So this goes 1, 2, 0.025. And this goes 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be larger. And M says use digits to write 3.5 times 10 to the negative 8. That's kind of self-explanatory. But here's my first starred problem, so I'm going to go ahead and stop on the practice set because you may not need the starred problems. If you do, you'll have to go to the next video. Hope you have a great day and let me know if you have any questions.